I'm back out here at the Beaver Swamp, aka the Snake Pit. I got 1330 set out here on this crossover. I mean, not crossover, on this dam break. And I'm gonna go out here, see if I got anything. I talked to the landowner yesterday when he had to come pull me out when I got stuck. And I told him I was probably gonna come out here and check today. And if I didn't have anything, that I was gonna open this break up some more. And that after that, he should be able to get out here and dig these dams out. But anyhow, we're gonna get out here, see if we got anything. If not, we're gonna pull the trap and we're going to open that break up, move on to the next one. Let's get out here and see. Well, let's see what we got. Let's get out here and check it. Brought my tater rake, but I probably should have brought my pitchfork as well. I mean, not my pitchfork, my pickaxe. Water's definitely dropped because there ain't none in the little trail right there. And that's been full of water since I've been here pretty much. So that's a good sign. Just checking for snakes. Always checking for snakes. Oh yeah, we done got some good droppage in the water level. Yep, still nothing in the trap. So I'm gonna get over there, get the trap pulled, and get the dam broke, and get on out of here. But I'll bring y'all back when I get everything set up. Let's get this old trap out of here. Get this dam broke. And move on to the next one. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't have more beaver move back in here, because I don't know what it is, but if beaver ever settle in a place, well, for one, when beavers back water up and water sits there, it compresses the ground and it makes it low. So it's always going to be a low spot unless you bring some dirt in, bring it back up. Well, that's just easy pickings for beavers. And unless you can come in here and get all this infrastructure that the beavers have put in out, and the food source annihilated during dispersal in the spring, you'll have some juveniles that'll come up in here and they'll see all this with this little bitty break in it, and they'll say, well, Flitter, look at him. We can just patch that little hole in the dam right there. We already got a hut over there. We'll just move in right here. So unless you can get all the infrastructure, gone in an area that beavers have settled, especially how long these beaver have been in here, because these beaver have been in here about 2, maybe 3 years. So unless you can get rid of all the infrastructure, which in some cases is possible. But like down here in the south, like these are farmers. Right now, they're blowing and going trying to get corn planted, and you know, it's been it's been raining a lot here lately, so they're behind. And I mean, it's hard to get it all done, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's hard to get it all done. So sometimes you're stuck with what you got. And down here in Mississippi in the South, where we are overrun with beaver, there's always a beaver looking for somewhere else to go. Because they always getting run off from the spots that they're in. They're either getting run off or they're getting trapped out. And unfortunately, with the lacking trappers that we have, you know, they just tend to settle in. But I'm gonna get this broke, get a bigger hole put in this thing, get some show enough water moving, and I got to go talk to another guy today about a job I went and looked at. It's an old, well, I ain't gonna go into much detail about it, but anyways, they've been having a problem with them damming a culvert up, which we got a bunch of rain in. I think it was last week. We got a big heavy rain come through, and it washed the dam out of the culvert, but they've had the county come out there and clean the, because it's the county's culvert, but they've had the county clean it out. But a lot of people do that. They'll blow dams out, they'll blow huts up, but they're missing the main thing, and that's the beaver. You can destroy all this stuff. If you don't get rid of the beaver would just build back. That's what the beaver do. They build back. They don't call them an eager beaver for nothing. And especially pond beaver like this, they build back even faster because they're not running 2 or 3 miles up and down the river channel all day long or all night long. They've got this to worry about, and that's what they worry about. So when it comes time to fix it, they fix it. Got a limb right there I can't get out. That's all right. That's all right. We'll just keep digging. Trying to get this broke to where, if nothing else, it'll drop the water in the field over there until they get a chance to come out here and dig these dams out. You know, a lot of people, especially places where beaver aren't nuisance, don't really understand why we fight with the beaver like we do. But when you got beaver flooding out fields, you got beavers doing this. See, this would have been usable farm ground. They could have clear cut this, cleaned it up with a dozer, and planted into this. But now, it's a low spot. And unfortunately, it's probably going to be a problem getting beaver in it from now on out. Because they've got another pond up behind the farm, which is just yonder way, north from here. They've got another pond right there that has had beaver in it almost since the inception of the pond, and that's been 1920. They've been fighting beaver in that pond since the 20s. since the great-great-granddaddy was on this property. So that's why we fight the beaver as hard as we fight it, because down here the beavers cost millions and millions and millions of dollars in damage just in roads alone. Just in roads alone. We're not even talking about crop damage, private land damage, anything like that. Just road damage, county roads and state highways, millions of dollars a year that they tear up. But anyhow, I got this dam broke about as good as I'm gonna get it broke. And I'm gonna get on out of here, see if I can get up with the other guy with the other job, see if he wants to pull the trigger so we can get on with it, and we'll keep on keeping on. All right, guys, back out here at this, I don't know what you'd call it. I've been calling it the ditch job because the majority of the places that I've got trap sets in the ditch. But I come back here yesterday and opened this dam up a little bit more, and I left that 330 set. But if there ain't nothing in it today, I'm just gonna pull it, because probably what's done happened is me being an idiot of how I set my drowning rod up. I've probably done spooked that one beaver, and I'm thinking it's the female, because I'm thinking I just had a mating pair in here. But excuse me. But probably what's done happened is she done denned up. She's on her P's and Q's. She ain't trying to lose another one of them nails, you know what I mean? But I say probably I'm gonna go back up here and I'm gonna move that caster set I had. I'm gonna pull it, and I'm gonna leave the where I've got a 330 set on where they're crawling out. I'm gonna leave that 330 there, and then I'm going to I'm gonna put another 330 on the other pull out that they're using, and I'm gonna pull that scented set. I'm gonna pull that 330 that I got in front of that caster mound set. Well, it really ain't a caster mound. I just stuck some caster on a stick. But anyhow, I'm gonna pull it. I might leave the 330 that I've got on the crossover. I might leave it, and I might not. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the oddities out of sight. Because the thing about these pond beaver, and that's pretty much what these are, is pond beaver. They know their environment. They see the same thing every day. So you go to messing with stuff, and they start noticing. So I'm gonna try and get everything that's unusual out of sight. Those two that are gonna be on those pullouts, they're not really, the beaver would have to be looking for them to see them. So, and furthermore, I ain't caught no beavers on those spots. So they haven't seen a dead beaver in those traps right there. So that'll benefit me some. But anyways, I'm gonna pull this. You can see how much that water's went down. It has went on down since yesterday. It's went down. It ain't went down much since yesterday, but it's gone on down. But I'm gonna get over here and I'm gonna get this 330 pulled, Then I'm gonna get back up the ditch here and get the other 2 330s pulled and get one resituated. And then I'm just gonna kind of not really expect to catch anything here for the next week. And if I don't see activity where it looks like the beaver's getting out moving around, I might pull everything and just pull everything and let it cool off for about a week and kind of see, because I've had to do that before. Just had to do that on another job where I had one female beaver left and she was able to witness all the rest of her friends and family get sent on to the big pond in the sky, and she wouldn't come around nothing. And then we got that heavy rain last week and she didn't have no choice. She had to get out and do some work, and I got her when she got out. But that might be what I have to do here. All right, so I'm just gonna pull this 330 here. I done got the water as low as I can get it. Got some fresh coon track right there. Old Woods Ninja. But anyways, I'm gonna get this pulled real quick. Hot diggity dang. There's a little copperhead a water moccasin right there. Little water moccasin right there. Y'all watch this. Cause it ain't fixing to be there anymore. That's what I think of snakes. Anyhow, got the trap pulled. Well, can't get my little plug set back on safe. There we go. Anyhow, little old bitty snake. But I don't care. Like I said, there ain't a snake in this world. Let me move that back. There ain't a snake in this world that I like. And them right there, at least what I've been told, are the dangerous ones. Because them there's the ones, I was supposed to take these safeties off to break down this trap. That's how flustered I done got with that deadgum snake. And that's a little old bitty baby. You ought to see me when I see a full grown one. Anyways, got this trap pulled. Gonna get up to the front, or up to the top of this ditch here, and I'm gonna get these other traps pulled and figure out exactly what I want to do. If I want to keep a few set, or if I just want to pull them and give it some time. I ain't decided yet. See, I didn't hooga booga that spot. I didn't hooga booga with a hooga booga stick, and I almost stepped on a dead gum water moccasin. I think this is a water moccasin. Y'all tell me. It's a dead one. I know that much. It dead now. Means it's got a mama somewhere. Anyways, let's get out from back here. I'm done. I'm done. I'm glad I'm done back here. Woo! I'm glad I'm done. All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and pull this 330 on this crossover. And just trying to get this stuff out of the line of sight. I mean, the landowner's gonna have to dig this dam out to get this water to flow anyhow, because it's done got level. It ain't moving anymore. But I'm gonna get down in here and get this pulled. And I'm gonna pull that one up in that corner right there. And probably put it on that other pull out that's right around the other corner. And I'm gonna leave it like that for a little while. And if I still don't get no activity, I'm going to, I'll pull everything and sorry. I'll pull everything and I'll just let it lay dormant for a week or so. All right, let's go over to this one. Get this one pulled. Trying to set it up so the sun ain't. This time in the evening, the sun gets frustrating to deal with. I don't wire my safeties off on these Dukes because most of the time I'm setting them upside down, and when I don't set them upside down, well, I just deal with it. I should probably wire them off. That would probably be the smarter thing to do. I'm gonna try and get you set up where y'all can see what I'm doing, but I don't have any oops, my bad. I don't have any chest waders, so, but you can see this run right here that these beaver are using. I'm just gonna take this 330 and I'm gonna plop it down and go fill my belly. I'm still mind blown that I actually got my trapping rod back, because I thought I'd never see that trapping rod again. They definitely, I know y'all don't want to look at my butt. They are definitely using this. So, what I'm gonna do, if I can do it, this ground might be too hard. Might be too hard. Oh no, we got it. I'm just gonna do that right there. Take some of this grass here. Take my safeties off. Escort them out of the way. Sometimes these safeties can be frustrating. Just gonna take this grass here and do that number there. Get a little bit more over here. Over here. And this is just to break that squareness of the trap up. I mean, you don't have to do a lot of blocking and blending with beaver. But anyways, man, it's stout a caster right here. I kind of wonder, but I ain't got no way to get around there, but I kind of wonder if they don't have their hut or a bank den right in this mound here. Because this stout a caster right here. And there's a bunch of old caster mounds right here. Now I gotta get out of here. Well, I'm gonna slick this up a little bit. I'm gonna slick it up just a bit. Maybe get some better action out of it. Make it look like it was used recently. Make another beaver think, well, if Bobby went up it, I can go up it too. And then whack, got that neck slap. But anyhow, that's all I got for today. So I'm gonna get loaded up and get headed out. But always remember, the devil withdraws, but Jesus saves. See y'all later.